Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, My Project Ideas. Today we are going to make rock, paper, scissors using JavaScript. Let us begin. Let us first see the requirements. You will be requiring a VS Code editor and some basic knowledge of HTML and CSS to create a good looking interface. Let us now understand the working of the source code. Here is the HTML file over here, and let me first show you the final outcome. Okay, so this is the final outcome. We have three images over here of rock, paper, and scissors, and we have a button over here for resetting, and these are the scores. And this is the H1 tag, which H3 tag, which says the start the game. Okay, and over here you can see the H1 tag. Now let's move to the HTML code. Okay, there's this body over here. I have attached the CSS file which is over here in the head tag, and the script tag over here. Uh, its name is rps.js. Now let's move under the body. Okay, we have the h1 tag which is rock paper scissors, and then we have the scores. Okay, we have the user and the computer. Okay, and these are the scores over here. Okay, you can see this user computer, and it has a background color of red and color of white. So let me show you. Okay, there is this result div over here which h3 tag which says start the game. Then there are choices. We have the images. Okay, I have saved the image in this folder, so I am providing the name of it. Okay, now let's move to the okay, over here we see a paragraph which says make your move, and there's button of which id is reset, and we have this function refresh in the js file. Okay, let's move to the css file. So this reset button have a background color of red, font size, some padding, and font weight. Okay, and the choices have the display. Okay, this some border style, some margin, etc. So you can design it in your own way, and can have a much more beautiful interface than this. Okay, now let's move to the js file. So the dynamic portion, let me show you the dynamic portion over here. So on pressing this changes. Okay, this text changes and the score changes. Okay, so this is dynamic, this one is dynamic. Okay, now so these properties will be requiring these properties. So the user score. Okay, we are using this document.getElement by id and provide the id. Okay, we need this variable, the user score, the computer score. Okay, and then there is this result over there. You can the result is this one. Okay, initially it says the start the game, so we need to update that. So we are storing it in this variable result underscore h3. Now we have on click listeners for the images. Okay, this image and this image. So we need to have the variables, the rock div, paper div, and the scissors div. Okay, rps are the ids given to these buttons, these divs. Okay, suppose user clicks on the paper, so we have it under this div. So p id will be p, so we know that the user have pressed the paper image. Okay, now let's come to the functions. So there is this function word, So it basically extracts the letter, okay, whichever has been provided. If the letter is R, then return rock. If it is S, then return scissors, else return paper. Okay, this was it in this word function. Okay, there's this refresh function which uses this method reload location dot reload. It basically refreshes the page. So on pressing the reset button, it just refreshes the page. Okay, now this there's this win function, lose function. Okay, so whenever we pass both the choices, the user's choice and the computer choice. So when we win, so user's choice needs to be updated. So we are increasing the score by 1 and then updating the HTML part. Okay, and then we need to display what the user has chosen. So over here, the result. Okay, we need to update the result. So we pass this user choice to this method word. Okay, suppose it was R. Okay, the user has chosen R, so rock. Okay, so it will return rock. So rock beats scissors. Okay, let's say the computer choice was scissors, so scissors will be returned, and it says you win. That's it. Similarly, with the lose function, uh, computer score will get updated, and over here you can see first comes the computer choice, then the user's choice over here. Okay, and it displays you lose. Now let's move to this get computer's choice. So over here there is this array of which says RPS. Okay, and we need to have a uh, random element from this array. Okay, so to get that, the length is of 3, so we need to multiply it with 3 and get the floor value. So we got the random index. Now from this array we pass this random index. Okay, so calling this method will get you either R, P or S randomly. Now there is this function game. Okay, we provide the user's choice. Okay, uh, so suppose it is R. Okay, then we call this function get computer's choice. So R means rock, and we get the paper from the computer. Okay, so we have both the values. Now we need to use switch case over here. So adding both, so we have made the cases for winning, losing, and when there is a draw. So when the user's choice is R, okay, and computer's choice is S. Similarly, when the user's choice is P and the computer's choice is R, so in these three cases, the user will win. So we call this function win and pass the choices. Okay, R is the user's choice and S is the computer's choice. So we'll pass it over here. It will go in this the control moves to this function win. Okay, it increases the score and use this to update the result. Okay, now if the user loses, so these are the three conditions. So we'll pass it over here. Okay, and suppose both have the same value, the scissor scissors rock rock. So we change the result to draw. Okay, over here. Okay, this changes, this has the ID of result. Okay, it says draw. Now there's this main method. Okay, this will be running. Okay, over here whenever we restart the this web page. Okay, So initially this main method will be called. So over here you can see we have the listeners. So on pressing this rock, okay, rock diff, uh, 1 second, okay, so this rock diff, okay, so on pressing this, game R will be called. You'll see, you can see we are passing R over here, okay. So game R is called, then game P if paper, then game S. Okay, so game R, suppose we choose R, and over here the control moves to this, the user's choice. Okay, the user's choice is now R, and we get the computer's choice. Now using this switch case we know who wins or who loses. Okay, okay, this was it. uh, let's run it once again. Okay, this refreshes the page, so we can see we got draw. Okay, I have chosen scissors. The computer has chosen scissors. I have chosen paper. So scissors beats paper. It displays you lose, and the computer score has been updated. Okay. Okay, the program is working. I hope you understood the working of the code. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting project ideas.